Hey, everybody. We're going to do some meditation. I have not done this in a while. If you do not know, that is one of my specialties is meditation. And if you're doing it right, you will be off the planet for a while. So I am going to be guiding you through this. Okay. So that you guys know. All right. We're going to wait. It's kind of dark. I got the ambiance set. I only have one light on. So the light's kind of above me a little, so it might look a little lighter, but it's not. The whole room's dark. So I'm going to let everybody come in. And if you do not have, I have so many people that have asked me to do this. So we are going to do it. Let me move my phone just a little bit. Got to play around with there we go. There we go. That's good. All right. Make sure if you do not have your manifestation rods, whoever shows up, shows up. If you don't, that's okay. But I do know that this is manifestation, but it's also meditation. So I know it works. I've seen it work over and over and over for me. And I've talked to other people. So I said that I would be here every night through New Year's. And I am. Hi, Susie. Hi, Yoli. I don't know who's all going to show up. It's okay. I've had a lot of people, though, that say, please show up. Please do meditation again. Please do the manifestation. You do not have your rods. Okay. You should buy these. Now you can go online and get them. I have a link on it's just a link because I'm not making any money off it, but it's on enchantedsky.com, Lana's enchantedsky.com, SKYE. Do not go to the other one that the woman literally took the one that looked that it's missing an E and she stole it on purpose because I realized I had blocked the woman off of all my social media. So she's been stalking me and she stole the other website and then linked it to hers because she knows I'm getting a lot of hits. Anyway, so this is what happened to me earlier today. And if you notice that I'm needing to calm down, I have a Libra midheaven. Okay. Now Libra midheaven, Libras are social justice and stuff. And it would be something I would do for my work. This is not for work. I don't know why Alexa did that. But my husband went to get glasses today. Let me tell you, this is something, and I will not let this go for the sake of other people. If you guys do know, like I said, I'm opening up an equine therapy facility. I am a certified meditation specialist working on my PhD in therapy. So I'm going to tell you, he got in there and I said, well, they're pretty inexpensive. And it's a local chain. I did not know it was just a Wisconsin. I'm from Wisconsin. So he got in there and he calls me up after he gets out and he goes, they charged me $1,000. I said, for what? Well, I had an exam and 2 glasses. I'm sorry, but when you can get glasses from China for $40 a piece with the right prescription, I threw a fit. I'm like, no, something's wrong. I paid $400 and I got 2 pairs and they had charged him double and weren't even going to tell him. And how many people did they do that to that are more elderly and things that weren't smart enough to see that? I'm going tomorrow. Notice how calm I am. I was upset. I was angry at the scamming that I'm going to call the Better Business Bureau tomorrow. So that's my chore for tomorrow. But if you notice, I am a hypnotist. So if you are noticing that I'm calming you down, or I know Malaysia, they were $480. What? Well, we charged, but you had a half off coupon. I said, you sent me a half off coupon and you sent it to everybody and you're going to see what you can get away with, is what I said to her. So yeah, $480 and that was with bifocals, 2 pairs and the exam. Now that's okay. And no. Well, we'll never be back, but I'm going to make sure I put a Yelp on. And if you could, Malaysia, anybody, that would help me. So, hi guys, how is everybody? I'm not expecting a lot of people. That's okay. People don't realize that I'm not even on tonight. We're doing meditation. I'm going to do you a guided meditation. I'm going to calm you down. I'm doing it later in the evening. It should calm your nervous system down, help you sleep. If you don't think this works, I want you to try it. Get back to me tomorrow. I am certified in this. I'm also a hypnotist. And you do not realize it, but I am bringing you down. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this. I've been doing hypnotism for about 13 years. Everybody's like, oh, you have a calming voice. Yeah, I'm also a Sag, so I'm kind of intense too, but I understand what I need to do. And I'm helping you clear your energy for the end of the year. We are starting a new year. There's no reason to be upset. There's no reason to be anxious. It's ending. The next year is going to be a 1. A 1 is a new start for everybody. Okay? So, hi guys. I'm coming on here every day. And if you have not gotten, I don't expect a lot of people on. That's okay. I got like 40 people. It's okay. Buy these. These are called ferro rods. And the pharaohs used them. It creates a loop of energy. One is pure zinc, one is pure copper. And I always said that the copper was supposed to go in the left. For me personally, I've been putting it in my right and it feels better. I want you to experience that for yourself. So if you don't have these, you can find them online. They're not real expensive, but they try to overcharge you. I have them. I do have a link on my website, LanaSEnchantedSky.com. You can go on there and see a link. I don't make any money off them. It's affiliate link. What do I make? 50 cents. Anyway, but I found the ones I'm using. So I always share it with you. Okay. So what we're going to do, you've been stressed. Yes, Malaysia. That's why you should be here. Because I am calming. I am going to calm your nervous system now. That's what this is. So if you are following me, I haven't done it in a long time. And it's because I'm very busy in a good way. All right. It is cold tonight. A little concerned about my one horse. She's older. I'm going to have to go out there yet tonight. Try to throw a blanket on her, keep her warm because she's old. They get old and you know how that is. But what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on letting go of our things. Now I'm my PhD. Thank you guys. My PhD is going to be on self-esteem and how religion and other methods play on your self-esteem. And that if your self-esteem is healthy, you're healthy. And am I a bit of a cauldron calling the kettle black? Of course I am. We all have something to work on our self-esteem. I'm pretty sure my PhD is going to be in that. I'm doing some research on it because I've been discussing with one of my professors about what I think is missing. They've got stuff they did. I think that a good self-esteem needs this stuff. And I said, no, you got things missing. And they're like, oh, wow, I do. And so we're talking. So yeah. All right. What I want to do is if you've got your rods, you're holding that. This is helping you manifest too. Manifest and meditation go together. Okay. So that you understand. Hi, guys. All right. So that you understand it all links together. I will be on tomorrow night. I'll probably be around midnight waiting for the new year, maybe doing readings. I don't know. I have to see what I'm doing. So, okay. What we're going to do is because when you're at meditation changes your brainwave. We are now in alpha and often in beta. We are not in theta. Theta is it's a higher vibration. That's your manifestation waves also. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get you into a theta wave. Now, if you do this right, this is what happens. It's like you're gone for a minute and you weren't here for a while. It might only last a few minutes. It can last 20, it can last an hour. It's you're accessing waves. Those are also your psychic ability waves. All of it goes together. Okay. So that you know. So take a deep breath. All right. Zinc. I started putting zinc in my left hand. Yoli. I always told you guys to put the copper in the left. I just been playing around with it, and I'm really suspect. I'm really touchy, and I can feel a difference. If you guys understand, if you're holding these in your hand, it completes a connection. I used to think this much of crap. I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to be like the biggest skeptic in the world, but I know this works. I have witnessed it. So if you don't have these, order them. They help. I like the bigger ones. There's also smaller ones, and then also you can get little balls, like little. I got a zinc and copper, and I also have some wrapped crystals that are in copper. All right. So just to let you guys know. All right. So hi guys. I'm like, okay, there. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to walk you through this. That's okay. You can use crystals. I was talking to somebody today when we were getting a phone that took 3 hours to load. 3 hours to get a phone switched. My granddaughter broke her phone, and I pay for her phone. 3 hours, guys. That's why I'm trying to calm down and meditate. Could I be upset? I could be, but I won't be. All right. So I'm in the process. I'm getting ready. This is 7:38 o'clock at night. I'm up at 5. So this is my time. I'm not good to many people at this time sometimes. Okay. This is my downtime. I'm in bed usually between 9 and 10 o'clock at night because I am still on teacher time, even though I haven't taught in 4 years. My body, 31 years of teaching. I got up at the crack of dawn, fed my animals, did my chores, went to school. So my body is used to that. Okay. Now back to this. Okay. If you don't have these, it's okay. You can use crystals too. But if you can get these, get these. They're not very expensive. Some of these companies have been trying to charge. All it is a zinc bar, and it's just cut. That's all they are. And they're charging like $40. No. These cost me $15, and I came with 3 crystals. I believe the longer and skinnier ones, there's long ones that are about that. They're about $8. You shouldn't have to pay more than $15 for shipping and everything. If you are, they're overcharging. Okay. So what we're going to do is, and I'm going to put you through a form of hypnosis. So you have to be someplace safe. If you are listening to me and you happen to be listening and driving, because sometimes I know people pop me on, they'll listen. I don't want that. I am not liable. We're going to put it that way. You should not be operating machinery. But I'm going to be telling you what you need to do. And if you do this right, you will feel like, because some people can't meditate. That's what I'm trying to teach you. You'll be just gone for a second. And you'll be like, and you wake back up. And you're like, wow. And your whole system just came down. Okay. And it's a theta wave. When I do hypnosis, and I can do any type of hypnosis. You name it, I've done it. I'm going to be doing a self-esteem hypnosis, by the way, for you to sleep on. I'm going to be putting it on YouTube soon. And if it's done right, it's kind of like, okay, I'm a Qigong Qigong yoga infused instructor. It's the same thing. You are going to the theta wave. It's a different wave that we do not use much, and it's the meditation waves. Okay? So now what we're going to do, make sure you are in a good place and you are relaxed on a chair, on a cushion, laying down. You can do any of that. Make sure you are, please. I am not liable. That is my disclaimer. I hold on to these. And what you're going to do is start concentrating on your breath and nothing else. Now, people always ask me, I think of all these other things. While I'm doing this, I can't meditate. Yes, you can. It's normal. Your mind runs. Let it come in and let it go out and don't react. Oh, yeah, I got to remember to feed the dog. That's nice. See what I'm saying? Like that's something you have to work on. This, you can't just automatically do this. It takes a little practice. Okay. So take a deep breath and you're going to concentrate. Now, in Qigong, they believe that the mouth is only used for speaking and eating. You don't breathe outside of your mouth. That's what Qigong teaches. So, unless you have a cold, right? And I want you to feel with every breath expanding in your lungs 100%. Feel your lungs open. Slow. And now what you're going to do is you're going to do a 478 pattern. That's a sleep pattern. That's why I'm saying do not be doing anything but laying there or sitting there, because we're going to do a mimicking sleep at the same time. In for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. Okay? So in for 4, hold it, out. In for 4, hold, out. Keep going. Keep doing that. You're going to feel your whole nervous system. It's called the vagus nerve. And this is all exercises to calm the vagus nerve. Okay? That's what's overstimulated in most of us. I have a problem now with my vagus nerve because the vagus nerve used to go right underneath the gallbladder, and my gallbladder's gone. And I have had some problems with it. So I am working on digestion and stuff right now. So I understand. Slow. You have to breathe out. You can. But like I said, Qigong teach us that it comes in and out of the mouth only. Or out of the nose, excuse me. Linda says she's paid less than $10 for her set of these on Amazon. They work. What you're going to do is you may have thoughts come in and out. I got to do this. Oh my gosh. Or even just random stuff. You're like, wow, okay. Don't react. Just let them go. Let them come, let them go. And they will. Sometimes I dream. You know what I mean by that? It's almost like I dream, like I'm dreaming in sometimes I do that myself. So, okay. Now what we're going to do is, if you've got these, this helps manifest. Let yourself let your mind wander a little, because you're settling down into the right wavelength. $478 pattern helps you sleep. If you can't sleep, did you know that? Doing that in 10 minutes, you'll be asleep. 478. Try it. You should be starting to feel yourself letting go. Starting at your toes, you're going to let go. And that means you couldn't pick it up if you wanted. You can't pick your feet up anymore as of right now. 478. Feel like everything get heavy. And just relax. For some of you, you're going to sink into your couch or your chair. You're going to sink like sink like you melted like a snowman. Melt down. Relaxation. Now your knees. Relax. Feel it let go. Like you can't pick it up. I can't do it. Try it. Now your thighs. Your hips. Sink down. Feel it heavy. I can't lift it. It's so heavy. Now your waist, your stomach, your kidneys, your liver, all of that. Feel it heavy and like it's just heavy and just relax. Your lungs, feel everything let go. Like not a worry. Got anything coming in and out? Let it go. It's all right. You can do this. And now your shoulders. Women hold, if you're a woman, you hold your stress in your shoulders. You can feel it just give. Limp. Now your arms, your hands, they're heavy. Like just let it go. Let it go. Let your arms get heavy. Feeling it in your neck now, back of your head, top of your sinuses, behind your eyes. Now, this is subliminal, all right? I've got you under a basic hypnosis, okay? What do you want out of your life? What do you want? Make it so. Doesn't matter if it's wild. It doesn't matter if it's just small. You're going to manifest it. I know what I want. Think about it and concentrate on just for a second that while you're relaxed. Talking to your higher self. Your higher self, your soul knows everything. It's listening. What does it have to say? Is there negative self-talk in there? I can't do that. Yes, you can. You can do anything. You're a piece of God. Do anything you want to do. You can do anything you want. Relax. Trust the process. And as you're thinking about what you want and you're in a meditative, hypnotic state, put a time frame on there. I'm going to get this in 2 months. I'm going to get this in 2 weeks. Make it relevant. Make it attainable. Don't say, I want $1 million tomorrow morning. I want $1 million in a year. That's attainable. Think that I'm kidding? I'm not. What do you want? What is your heart's desire? You can get anything you want and you can make it happen. Because as of right now, when you open your eyes, you're going to be motivated to do that. And your soul understands everything and it knows how to get what you want. Listen. Take a few minutes. You can do this. You can actually do this. I manifest myself all the time. Not only are you going to be motivated coming into the new year with your New Year's resolution of what you want, you're going to feel extremely relaxed and well rested. Keep your breathing. Let the thoughts come in and out. It's all right. And very slowly, you're going to start to stir a little. Feel your toes again. Feel them. Wiggle them a little. Now your ankles. Now your calves and your knees. Wiggle a little. Hips. Back. I'm going to count backwards, and you are going to feel great. You're also going to be motivated to do what you want to do to manifest your dreams. Don't make it too hard. One thing that you really want. Give it a time frame. Make it relevant. Make it measurable. It's called a SMART goal. I'm going to count backwards. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Start to stir. 3, 2, 1. If you do not have your eyes open, open them. How do you feel? Been doing hypnosis for a long time, guys. That's what it. I put you under hypnosis. You are under a form of hypnosis right now. It's called a motivational hypnosis, to motivate you to go after your dreams. You subconsciously know you know what you need to do to get what you want. Can't be handed to you all the time. Does sometimes seem like it's magic though, doesn't it? I said the other day, I need to find a dime just to prove myself that I'm still manifesting. Okay. Not more than like an hour. I looked down, there's a dime on the floor. I'm like, well, there you go. What you can tell people what you want. Sometimes they say, oh, you should never tell anybody what you want. No, why not? Because this is a very powerful chakra. The voice is a very powerful chakra. By saying it, you're making it so. I want a TED Talk. I want a TED Talk on my PhD on self-esteem. That's what I want. So there you go. I think it's attainable. I'm going to write out an outline and see if I can talk to a professor and see if I can work on it. So, yep. What was yours, my husband? My husband's on here. Hello, Teresa. Enjoying Florida? I have so many people that requested this, and I know they're not on right now because I came on at a little bit of an odd time, but I know they'll be watching. They'll rewatch this. You can rewatch this before you go to sleep every night too. Download it. I don't care. It's okay. I'm going to be making videos. I already have one. I shot a waterfall up by my trade. I go up north. I shot a waterfall for an hour, and then I made it into a loop. And I think I'm going to put it, I'm not sure if I want to put it with a hypnosis or if I want to it's something to listen to at night because I'm enjoying it. So I was tested out first. So, okay, to let you guys know. All right. So anyway, 10 cents, Dan's like, my husband's one. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Deborah Joffrey. My husband's like 10 cents. I want to find 10 cents. I'm telling you, Dan, I found it on the floor in the dining room. I looked down, not more than an hour me saying it, and there it went sat. So anybody thinks that, and none of this is real, I can prove you wrong. I did it earlier this year. I kept saying I wanted $10,000, right? What came to me? My book deal. And he paid for everything. I had to pay for $1,500. It was I wanted $8,800 is what it was. And so I paid $1,500 and he bought my book for $10,000. So you see what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it was $8,800. It was $8,650 or something. It was some weird. And I'm like, that was pretty damn close. It works. This works. Okay. Just to let you know. All right. Hey, Brenda. All right. So I'm just, yep. Good. Mallory's like, oh my God, that was so relaxing. Yeah, Mallory, you need some hypnosis. You need to just chill and clear your head. This works. Like I said, I'm also a meditation specialist. I'm also a Qigong yoga infused instructor. I took a class for over 8 weeks trying to master this stuff. So I understand, and it's you're using the exact same brainwave no matter what it is. You can be moving, you can be still. It's using the same type of brainwave. Okay. So if you want, I'm thinking I might make a few videos on my YouTube, and they can be stuff of this sort because I am a hypnotist. But anybody that was listening to that whole thing, you are under a type of hypnosis, a self-motivation hypnosis to get you motivated, because God helps those that help themselves. I'm telling you right now, sometimes some things just happen, but a lot of times you got to make them happen. If I just sat around going, I want to win the lotto, and then don't play. So, all right. Some of my music goes off a little bit. All right. But I want you to pay attention now. All right. I want you to pay attention this week and see not only how you feel, if some of your stuff is starting to happen, or January 1st, all of a sudden you're motivated. And it's not just your resolution. You're like, oh my God, I know what I got to do. Somebody said, I want a job in 2 weeks. Well, what do you have to do, sweetie? You're going to get up on the 1st or on the next week, the 4th, and you're going to make yourself a job because you're motivated to do it. All right. So steadiest human effort and meet G somewhere in the middle. Okay, Hinda. Yes, I agree. Imagine all the people. Deborah says yes. All right. I haven't done this in a long time, so I knew I wouldn't have that many people on here, but I probably should stick to my schedule, huh? You guys know how busy it's gotten. A good crazy. I had to turn down. I was supposed to have been a presenter in June in Milwaukee. I turned it down. I had to turn one of them down because I'm already doing like 5 this year. It's just too much for me. So, especially when I'm working on my PhD. So, matter of fact, I got to do my exam. I have to do this long. What did you learn? And tell me exactly how you applied it to your life. And they grade it really hard. So, yeah. So, no problem. That's what this is. You caught me when I was spiraling about court. Well, that's what this was for, Malaysia. I would say 90%. I think I got 8 calls today. People are just freaking out about things because it's the end of the year, and I'm like, calm down, take a deep breath. I'm listening. I get it though. I'm a hypocrite because I get worked up too. But I'm catching myself. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm catching myself. You understand what I'm saying, right? And I'm like, ground. Go sit under a tree. Can't right now. There's snow. Okay. Go exercise. And I haven't exercised in 3 days. It's been every time I go, something pops up. My granddaughter's like, Grandma, I have to have a phone. I don't have a phone. And she's 12, going to be 13. And she does need a phone because she's involved in a lot of stuff at school and she can't get a hold of anybody. So I had to go out and buy her a new phone. So it took up my whole day. 3 hours. Like crazy. And then I had to go look at hay. I have to buy 15 bales. We're going to buy like 15 bales. Like it's like almost $1,000 worth. I got to buy 15,000 pounds of hay to make it through the winter for the 7 horses. Remember, they're all 1,200 pounds, so they eat a lot. Horses eat a lot. Eating like a horse is true. All right. Anyway, I'm glad to hear from you, Hinda. I haven't seen you a couple of weeks. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Say, no problem, Annie. This is what this is for. Now, some of the events coming up so that you guys know you're prepared. I'm going to be February in Rockford, Illinois, doing a gallery where I read everybody, and do your past, your loved ones. And then in March, I'm doing one. That's going to be in Baraboo, Wisconsin. April is in Madison, Wisconsin. May is Janesville, Wisconsin. And then I'm traveling. I'm going out once we get, I'm looking at Salem, Massachusetts, Indiana, I think Tulsa. But we're starting to spread. So you're going to start to see me. So, all right. And I'm supposed to be retired, right? But this is really what I'm really supposed to be doing. And if you ever looked at my chart, I'm a Taurus North Node. We get slow starts. But this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I was supposed to be doing the whole time. Getting rid of fear, going towards making money spiritually. That's literally what a Taurus North Node does. So go figure, right? All right. During October, Malaysia, it might be going. I have been to Salem before. I made a few connections. Story time. So I went out about 2, 3. Oh God, it's been 4 years. It went in 22. Wow, it's been 4 years already. God, time gets away. And I walked into one of the stores and I said, "You're haunted." And they're real quiet for a minute. I said, "They're haunted, and there's a little boy in here, and he keeps moving stuff around on the bottom shelf there, right?" And she goes, "How'd you get that?" I said, "Because we're in Salem, and I'm a psychic." And she goes, "You want to come read?" And I said, "I would love to come back sometime." So I have her card yet, but that was 4 years ago. I'm like, they're probably a different person in there. But yeah, she wanted me to do animal communication, because that is one of the things that I do. And it just made me laugh, because I'm like, it's been 4 years. Oh my God, it's been that long already. It's just, how time gets away from you, So yes, they have a festival all month in October, and Malaysia also. A good time to go is September, because that was when the witch trials happened. Did I tell you when I was there and we went with a bunch of people? I kept walking to a certain spot and I said, "You don't understand. Giles Corey was the one that had the stone rolled on him, and he'd always say, 'More weight,' because he wasn't going to give in. I'm not, and he died. He was really old too, and he died. He was real healthy anyway. They can't find the spot. I kept telling them, this is what they told me when I was in. I'm somehow distantly related to some of the people from the Salem witch trial. And I'm like, I don't know where. I thought, my family hasn't been here that long. Oh yeah, they have been. One of my family members was Minta Straight Tail, who was an Indian and related to Tecumseh. I'm like, I didn't even know. But they kept leading me to a certain spot, and I kept saying, this is where he died, right here, because nobody knows where he died for sure. I said, he died right here. And the lady's looking at me and said, she died right here. It's right here. They're telling me it's right here. And then she's like, maybe I should explore that. I said, I'm just saying what they're telling me. So, yeah. Anyway, so we're thinking of going. We're pretty sure we're going to go back out there. I really want to go to Quebec. If you have not had your astrocartography done, you can go on astro.com and locational astrology. It'll tell you where you should be on the planet. And what it'll do is there'll be crisscrossings. Usually you want to stay, is it red? I can't remember for sure. It'll tell you where you should be and where you shouldn't be. It seems like it's anything red you shouldn't be. I might be wrong. But what it'll do is they'll all meet in one spot on the planet, and it changes every 3 years, by the way. Sometimes it'll stay in the same spot. Sometimes it'll move. Mine is Quebec. I speak fluent French, and it just kills me because as soon as I got to Boston, which is only a few hours away, I slept like a damn rock. I hadn't slept like that in years. And I slept every night like that because it was where I'm supposed to be, is Quebec. And I'm like, and that's my spot. And it's just weird to see it. And you're like, so if you've not experienced that, go to astro.com and it'll go locational astrology. Look at that up. You have to put your coordinates of where you were born, all that stuff in, but it'll tell you. And I'm a firm believer that it's true. Okay. And if you ever notice, you go to one place on the planet and everything bad happens, like you're like, oh my God, it's terrible. It's because you're not supposed to be there. So, all right. Am I doing anything special for New Year's? I might go out to my daughter's and take her out for dinner. My grandson's only 6 weeks old, right? He's already like playing with toys. Isn't that at 6 weeks old? Like he's got the bar of toys and he's playing with them. He's doing this. He's playing. And I'm like, that seems like really, really soon. He's also already drooling real bad. I'm going, is he going to cut a tooth already? My daughter cut her teeth. She had a whole set of teeth by a year. And she was just 4 months old and her first tooth came up. And I'm like, because she keeps complaining he's drooling. I said, that's usually with babies. They drool because they're getting their teeth. And she's like, well, I don't know. But this kid is already 12 pounds. He is huge and he is going to be a big man. And it runs in the family. My husband's family is huge, like 6'8", 6'10", 300 pounds and not fat. They're just big. And I'm thinking that might be what this is. I don't know. So I guess we will find out. Deborah's like, no, don't go do the roads. It's not really supposed to rain. I thought I might go out to Waukesha. It's not supposed to be too bad. So Waukesha is suburban Milwaukee. So I've got one of my kids is out there. So I'll go see my grandson. And I was with my granddaughters all day today, trying to get them a phone. So, yep. Anyway, all right. Don't clean on New Year's. Nah. So, see, I think honestly, the new generation, because Hinda's talking that the kids, that the babies coming in are so advanced. And I honestly think the whole generation is coming in like this because we are expanding as a species. And I think that they are. They're walking sooner, talking sooner. They're doing everything sooner. So then, all right. So hi, Jennifer. How are you? All right. I see you. So I'm just, anybody that was listening just now, they're coming in and out, coming in and out. I had you under hypnosis. So, okay. And it's a motivational hypnosis to motivate you to get your dreams. So, and people always wonder why, you know how they always give you a tape and have you listen to the tape after about 4 weeks or so? Your hypnotic suggestion fades out of your subconscious after about 4 to 6 weeks, and you have to redo it. That's why sometimes people say, well, it worked a little bit because of that. Maybe I'll have to make a tape and have you guys listen to it on YouTube. That'll be a follow-up motivational hypnosis and throw it on YouTube. So, okay. All right. I tell us before beta will come in very gift. Yeah. Yeah. The next generation coming in. The first one was alpha. My oldest granddaughter was an alpha. And my second granddaughter is alpha. And now we've got the next generation up underneath because that's been 15 years now. So the Z's were 97 to 2012. Yes, that's right. Now the alpha, my granddaughter's a 13. So she's just barely out of Z. She's an alpha. And now they got the betas are coming. 13 to 26. Oh wait, nope, we got 2 more years of it. So I guess they're all alphas yet. But the next one will be a beta. Yeah. So monks walking across America for peace on TikTok doing meditation. That sounds like fun. I'll join them. All right. When does the beta would start then? If you're looking at every 15 years, dear, they wouldn't be starting yet until like 20. So it's 20. So 12. So 12 to 24 is 12, 27. That would be the next generation, every 15 years. Yeah. So, okay. Yes, I am yes, Jennifer, I was doing hypnosis. You might want to listen to it, go back and replay it if you just now popped in, because I did hypnosis. It's a motivational hypnosis. So I know I'm like, if you notice that I'm not quite monotone, but I'm very close, because it's up to my hypnosis that I'm doing with you. And I'm aware of it. I've done thousands of hypnoses. All right. So let you guys know. They started the walk from Texas to Washington. I did not know that. 2020 was alpha. No, hand up. I was told no, because if you think about it, Gen Z started in 97. My youngest daughter is a Gen Z by 1 month. She's born, 6 days, because she's born the 6th of January. It started in 97. But it's 97 to 2012. Alpha started 2012 now and it's 15 years. So what's that, 27, right? 26, 27, yeah. And then millennials are, and that makes sense, 97. So 82, yeah, that's right. 82, it can be off by a couple years, but 82 to 97. And then Gen X is 65 to 80. Yeah, there's a 2-year gap. That's kind of weird. So it could be give or take a year. So, okay. Beta started in 25. See, I was thinking it was starting 20. See, I'm 2 years different. Like going back and counting Gen X, then millennials, it's supposed to be 27, but then I don't know. Anyway, but yeah. So I don't know. Anyway. All right, you guys. So watch things unfold for you. All right. I told you I would be here. I told you I'd come. I will be online tomorrow, like doing questions, doing whatever. I got a lot of bookings from the last couple days because I was offering a really good special. So anybody wants a 15 minutes, only $45. They're normally $65, and that's over 30% off. So it's almost 40% off. So if you're interested, just reach out on my website, contacts. And because I did about 3 or 4 of those today. So, okay. A lot of people and if you write your questions down, it's hard to fit that many. You usually do need a half an hour, but if you can fit them in, if you've got your questions all written down, it helps. So remember, it's not about me ripping anybody off. I'm trying to feed horses. I could be sitting, drinking my coffee every day at the beach on my pension, telling everybody to heck with you, and I'm not, because that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. So, okay. I agree with you. Janie, I agree with you. All right. Everybody have a nice evening. I just did an hour. All right. You should feel pretty good and relaxed. You should sleep well. All right. Have a good night. I will be back tomorrow evening. It might be as late as 8 or 9 at night, because I might just stay online till midnight. Okay? Not a problem. Everybody take care. Blessings to you. Make it a great day. How can you make the planet a better place? And just be a good human.